Okay, what is going on, everybody? We are back with another video. It's me with Brennan.
What's going on?
All right. We are going to start. This is going to be the first episode of a podcast. Okay, we've been wanting to do this for a while now, and Brennan's going to tell you the name of the podcast.
The Strength Standard Podcast.
The Strength Standard Podcast. Okay, so this is going to be fun, and yes, these are popsicle sticks because we don't have actual microphones, so we got to hook up the mics to a popsicle stick.
It works.
So I guess we get into it. Okay, we're going to get into the first topic. So we were going to talk about Sam Sulek signing with Gymshark. So if you don't know, like I'm watch a bunch of his videos, which a lot of people do. So in one of his most recent videos, apparently he'd made a video with Chris Bumstead and David Lade about signing with Gymshark, and he did a workout with them.
The only thing I really thought about the video is I've never watched David Lane just like by himself. He wasn't my favorite. He's a bodybuilder, but I like the style Sam does and Chris Bumstead does, and I don't know. I just thought I needed to let that be known.
Yeah, which a lot of different people like a lot of different stuff. Like to watch it, they like to watch a bunch of different people. Like for me, Sam Sulek's okay to watch. I don't like. A lot of people like to hear him talk.
Half the time I skip through the talking.
Yeah, but I kind of like watching the Trend Twins, even though they don't give off a lot of input, but they're just fun to watch because they're just stupid.
They're idiots.
But they're fun to watch. I can't. It's whatever on them. But I subscribe to a lot of like fitness influencers on YouTube, and I like to watch a lot of them. Chris Bumstead's one of them. I just recently subscribed to Lex Little. Please tell me you know who Lex Little is. He doesn't know. Okay, Lex Little is another big influencer that does a lot of videos. But anyway, Bradley Martin. Bradley Martin, I watch a lot of his stuff because he has a podcast like different. He has a bunch of different YouTube channels, but I watch a lot of his because he did like a thing where it's like He did a video with like Trend Twins of like ranking like the top 5 gym influencers. Bradley Martin's one of them because he like the gym he goes to is like called Zoo Culture.
Mm-hmm.
He does he like that gym like created other gym influencers. That's where bunch of the gym influencers go to. So what is like your favorite gym influencer to watch?
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch influencers that much, if I'm gonna be honest, but I do watch Sam Sulek the most, which is probably a basic answer nowadays, but I don't know, I just like his slow style and how he talks like throughout his sets, teaching you.
Yeah. I'll tell you one I've kind of fallen in love with, like to watch, because I really love watching Brody Shreds on YouTube. Brody Shreds is so fun to watch. I don't know why. With all him and his other buddies, and he has a podcast channel called Thinking with a Pump, and it's also fun to watch. But dang, there's some more of them.
His skits are hilarious.
Yeah, the skit's really fun. I've been wanting to start a skit, but I really don't know how to do it. It's hard to come up with a skit and stuff.
I don't want to like try and do it and look like an idiot in the gym.
Yeah, it definitely takes some like getting used to to do. Even though like it took me a while to build up the confidence to even like video working out now, because it was pretty hard to do that and like, hey, I'm just minding my business. Nobody really cares if I'm videoing myself or not. I'm just gonna try to put my tripod in, try not to put anybody's way and stuff. And Brennan just recently gotten into videoing.
Yep. Ward lifting on YouTube.
I'll pop it up, but like, what made you finally go over that bridge to start posting?
I was thinking about it for weeks, and I was like, you know what? I have nothing to lose, dude. Like, people can look at me in the gym. It's not like it's gonna hurt me or change me in any way. So I'm gonna do what I like doing, and they can just get over their small egos.
Yeah, which I recently, right now, I don't have a lot. I don't have that many subscribers because we're gonna get into this because YouTube decided about a month ago to delete my YouTube channel.
No reasons given, just completely deleted.
I've read all the emails. I appealed this decision like 5 times, and they came back the same way. Said I violated a rule, but they wouldn't tell me which rule I violated. And I read all the rules. I didn't do anything wrong, but so I had over 210 subscribers at that time. So I lost all those and those videos. I didn't have those videos on anything else. So I lost all those like amazing videos I made. But so it took me a week, but I had to like just restart everything. It took me it was terrible.
How many videos was it?
I don't know how many videos. I know I had like over 210 subscribers, but I had like around like I probably had over like 350 videos.
Had a lot.
I did have a lot
because you went through the bulking and the cutting and then
yeah. I started like almost ended the bulk around, but I started posting a video during Thanksgiving of last year because I was sitting home. I hadn't did anything. I haven't had nothing to do, and I was like, I wonder. So I did that, and like I posted a video of me deadlifting 505 pounds, and that like got over 4,200 views. I was like, oh, okay. Let me do some more. So I started making a little bit more videos, and of course the first video wasn't that good, but they progressively got better as I learned how to video and stuff. And then I went through the bulk. I went through the entire cut, and the cut was 4 months long, and then another month, and then all that deleted. So here I am right now trying to bulk again. So it just really sucks. But right now, me and Brennan decided to do this podcast because we decided it'd just be fun. But we just finished setting up camp in the woods because we're making a camping video also. And this camping video is going to be posted probably after this podcast. So
it's going to be a great video, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, you definitely need to go look at that. It's going to be fun. But if you watch other gym podcasts, obviously theirs is going to be better, but we're trying here, and in the future of these podcasts, we're going to try to like get more people on here, get a couple more guests, get a couple more of the Wilmore crew. When I say Wilmore crew, Wilmore is the name of our gym. You want to tell them about how great Wilmore is?
It's pretty awesome. There's what I like about it the most is the people there. They're so friendly. Like I had some guy come up to me the other day that no idea who he was, but I've seen him in there multiple times. He taught me a brand new tricep exercise, told me his name, introduced himself, told me if I ever needed help spotting, let him know. Just friendly people make it a great environment.
Yeah, it's like the gym consists of the most friendly people ever. Now, every now and then
except one.
Yeah,
except one.
I don't know if we can get into that, but every now and then you will like interact with a dude that's just in a pissed off mood for some reason. He just doesn't like anybody. Because we've had encounter with a guy in the gym who got real mad at us for something simple. Like I had a friend that went to the gym with me one day, and his bag was in the way, and he got a little too mad.
This was our friend's like second time going to the gym. He didn't know any better. He didn't know gym etiquette, and it was bad.
Yeah, and then the guy said some very choiceful vulgar words toward him to get him to move his bag, and kind of just walked off. So
he could have been like, "Hey, do you mind moving this bag? It's my way."
Yeah, but he definitely did not do that at all. He chose a different path than that. But yeah, like Brenda said, it's the nicest people. Like I was first time I started in Wilmore, I was in the gym for about a month, and then one guy just came up to me one day and just told me how, like, hey, your back looks really good, because I was doing some type of like cable rows. Your back looks really defined, and yeah, that's just a great compliment to hear when you're like beginner in the gym and stuff. But there's this certain guy in the gym that gives a compliment every single time you see him, no matter how many times you see him in the gym.
Great dude.
He's nice. But he's also he's also the loudest person in the gym. You will hear him across the entire gym, and our gym kind of has like 2 stories.
For him to go from the front of the gym to the back, he gets greeted by at least 15 people. It's kind of insane how many people he knows.
And I've been in the gym for over 2 years now, and I know there's so many familiar faces in the gym, even though I don't know all their names. But like obviously, in the gym you don't know everybody's name. You just give them a quick wave and like, hey, how you doing? What's up? What you hitting today? Or something like that. And I know so many people in the gym now just from doing that. It's a great feeling. It's pretty awesome when you walk in there and just see a bunch of waves and stuff. You know.
It also helps with filming and being confident while filming, knowing the people around you support you and like you.
Definitely. And dude, I was in the gym. I think this was either the beginning of the cut or the very end of the bulk. I think it was the beginning of the cut. We have this powerlifting like people in the gym that coach a bunch of other people. They're very nice people. Mm-hmm. And I there was one day where I was working out and they were talking and they just said something to me being nice and stuff, and then that carried on for like if I needed some advice on this exercise, they'd give me some advice because they know a lot of stuff. Obviously we're not powerlifters, but it doesn't mean we can't like them, be nice to them and stuff, because they're very nice. And one day they decided to give me like a goodie bag. They gave me like a drawstring bag with like a foot roller, a sweat towel, a little container to put pre-workout in. It was incredible, and a shaker bottle. They just like gave it to me one day.
Shoot, where's mine?
They're just incredibly nice. But yeah, back to like we're not powerlifters. Like right now, I wouldn't call myself a bodybuilder. I guess I could. I don't want to say powerlifter either. I want to say a power builder, kinda, because I pretty much train like a bodybuilder on every exercise except like the main exercises. Like on chest, if I go in there and do like dumbbell bench or barbell bench, I'm going to do a lot of weight, less reps, just because I want to get stronger at that point. I'm a high school athlete, so I kind of have to do that kind of stuff. But on every other machine, I'm going to do like a lot of weight, a lot of reps, high intensity stuff.
Free weights is more of the strength building, I feel like.
Yeah, where are you at right now? What's the goal here?
To be honest, the goal right now during summer is to look as good as possible. As soon as school hits, the bulk starts, and we're going to go into extreme strength training for football. And then after the season ends, we're going to cut back down and just get back to looking as good as possible.
Yeah, I guess that works. Which this past season, I'm a track thrower. So this past season, I was cutting all through my season, which was a terrible choice by me. I lost over 30 pounds doing this, and that was all my strength gone. So I think pretty much this year I'm trying to get up to 220 around, like I want to be around 220 around January, and then kind of maintain that, maybe get a little more lean, but still keep some size on me while in my season, and then get shredded during the summer. Finally, and then possibly maybe do a couple shows. Like I kind of want to do some shows when I get older next year after high school. It'd be kind of fun. I'm trying to get Brendan to do a couple shows with me next year, but
listen, if I go on I'm not glazing Parker, but he's been working out longer than me. If I go on the stage with him, I'm going to get mogged. It's going to be bad. Which there's different weight classes, so I probably wouldn't be in his, but still.
Yeah, because I talked to a trainer not too long ago about that kind of stuff, and there are three different genres. There's men's physique, classic, and there's full on like bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is when you wear the banana hammock, like the freaking Speedo all up in the joints, and you flex everything possible. You just got to get as big as possible. Men's physique, that's where like they wear like the long swim trunks and stuff, and like they only look from the waist up. They only judge you from the waist up, And then they got the classic. The classic is like you ain't wearing no but a banana hammock. You're basically kind of wearing like underwear, and it's just like it's not. I want to say most people who do classic aren't like Arnold build, but it's more like the Arnold top kind of stuff because Arnold doesn't look anything like the bodybuilders we have now. It's like a different division, basically.
I mean, new gen, old gen, but
Yeah, basically. Which I really want to know who's going to win the Mr. Olympia since C-Bum retired. Because have you looked into that? You don't know the contestants or anything?
One sec.
He's about to look it up. But there's Ramon Dino. He came in like second place to Arnold a bunch of times, and honestly, I think he might have. There's been a couple years where he maybe should have won, but who knows? He's looking it up right now.
Give me a second.
But I watched so many videos on like old bodybuilders of like freaking. I've seen so many videos of Tom Platz being the quad father, and I've done a bunch of like Tom Platz workouts. Like I'll get on the hack squat machine, put my feet in like a V, and go down like that, and that builds a lot of quads. But yeah, I love watching Mike Mincer videos because Mike Mincer is like a bodybuilder in like the 70s and 80s. I don't know about 80s. I know 70s. But he was one of the smartest people to do. He trained a lot of people, and watching his videos is really, really cool.
I don't know if this is right. But
Let me see that. What you got here? Derek Linsford. The Samson dude. Look here. What is Ramon Dino? I don't know where Ramon Dino is. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm kind of excited to see who's going to win that this year. But I try to tell Brennan that he needs to look as Tom Platz as like something he's trying to become, because Tom Platz wasn't that tall, and Brennan over here like 5'6".
5'8".
Okay. So I send Brendan a lot of Tom Platz videos saying you need to build those legs because it's easy for him to squat and stuff because of short legs.
I don't have the mental strength to do sets of
50.
45 reps, 50 reps.
Yeah, Tom Platz was an animal. He would go in there and do minimum of 50 reps on squat just to feel anything. That's inhumane. But what I want to do in the future of this channel, I want to do some more challenges. Like I saw a challenge today, 10,000 rep full body challenge, which I did the 1,000 rep arm challenge. So you got 1,000 reps of just arms, not including the shoulders.
I mean, you can split it up evenly, kind of.
Yeah. So say if you did 1,000 reps of arms, not including the shoulders. What? Say you do, I want to say imagine if you do like 1,000 reps of shoulders, traps, and rear delts. 1,000 reps of that. And then, honestly, probably about 2,000 reps of just back.
You can get a lot of legs and a lot of chest.
We're at 4,000 right now. I say do another 2,000 for chest. That's 6,000. And another 2,000 for legs. That's 8,000. I need another 2,000.
Forearms for 1,000.
Wait, no, core. You can do
Core.
1,000 reps of core. Your core would get so freaking tight. That would be crazy. Dang. But I don't know. 1,000 reps of working your neck.
That's okay.
Could you imagine? But yeah, I've recently tried to get like a better morning routine. Like just recently, I started. I put like a yoga mat in front of my bed, and I try to do like every morning stretches a lot because I'm just trying to get a little more looser and less tense and tight around my body. And I just think it'd be nice. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, morning routines are important. Mine's questionable. But the worst thing is my sleep schedule. But I'm gonna get it under control. It's just it's summer. You got to give me a break.
See, okay, when we go to school, school starts at 7:45. What time do you wake up?
7.
Don't lie. Wakes up at 7 o'clock. School starts at 7:45. You know, I wake up at 5:50 every single school morning to go to school. I wake up at 5:50. Wake up, take a shower, do all my stuff, and then I get to school. I get to school at 7 o'clock. So I have 45 minutes sitting at school before school starts.
What do you do for 45 minutes sitting there?
You know, sometimes I have schoolwork that I've just decided not to do the night before, and I have plenty of time to do before school starts. You know, or sometimes I get to chill, and also Thursdays is FCA in the morning, so that's.
I mean, yeah,
that's
fine.
valid. But I just like waking up early. I've always been a morning person. I like waking up early. I don't like being rushed. I don't like have to hurry up and do everything because sometimes I like to take everything slow and take my time with stuff. But this guy here,
I wake up at 7 and I'm out of the house by 7:30. So as soon as I get in the building, it's about time to start school and get going.
I got too much stuff to do. I can't do all my stuff in 30 minutes. It's crazy. It's unreal. But anyway, I say we can wrap that up for this episode.
Pretty good.
Yeah, well, I don't want to make the first episode way too long, but maybe in the future if we have guests, maybe like a little bit longer. But I guess that will be the end of the first episode of the Strength Standard podcast.
If you guys want, we can always do different scenery. We could go to like a park or in the woods
or we can even do
something
it
a little different.
Or we can do it in the gym or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like we can do a podcast while sitting in the massage chairs. That'd be awesome. But anyway, definitely stay tuned for the camping trip video. Recommend this video to other friends. Give me a quick like and subscribe.
Comment anything you want to see.
Yeah,
We're open.
I don't care what you say. Just comment something. And go subscribe to Award Lifting on YouTube. And I think that will be it for the first episode of the Strength Standard. Okay.
See you guys next